Right, we're on Middot Perek Aleph Mishnah Bet. So we learned that the Levim, in the last Mishnah, we learned the Levim were in charge of 24 guard stations. So somebody had to guard over them, somebody to make sure they were doing their job. Says the Mishnah, Ish Har Habayit, a man of the Har Habayit, Mimunel Kol Shomim, the head judge or whatever, the guy appointed in charge of all the Shomim, Hayam Chazer Kol Mishmar Mishmar. He would go, visit every single guard post. Okay, the Tosafot said he had the maftechot harabayit. He had the keys. Okay, he wanted to make sure everybody's doing their job. Va'avukot dokim lefanav. He had an avuka. He had a torch that was lit before him. If he comes along and the guy doesn't stand up, Omer lo ish har habayit, the man of har habayit, the temple man said, Shalom alecha. Hey, nikar shehu yashen. If he recognized that he was sleeping, chovto b'maklo, he would beat him with his stick. Meaning, like every shomer, you're not allowed to sleep on the job. If he slept on the job, you would hit him. He had permission to burn the guy's clothing. He had his torch. He was, you're sleeping? Let's light you up and see what happens. I think it's pretty funny. They say, Ma kol ba'azara. So everybody would hear the guy go, what's going on? Kol ben Levi lokeh. It's this voice of a ben Levi, of a Levi. He's being hit. Ubegadav nisrafim. And he's being burnt. His clothes are burnt. Shiashen lo al mishmaro. He's sleeping on guard. You got him. Now the Kahati quotes. He says very interesting. It says Kol ben Levi. So there are three opinions. One opinion says that Ish Harabai was in charge of the Kohanim and Leviim, but he did not have the right to burn the clothes of the Kohanim because they were Kohanim and you had to honor them, you had to respect them, you had to sanctify them. That's one opinion. Others say he was only in charge of the Leviim. That's why it's only ben Levi. And even others say, no, he's in charge of everyone, and Kohanim are also Leviim, and he could burn anybody's clothes when they're sleeping on the Mishmar, sleeping on the job. I have sons in the army. If you fell asleep on your Mishmar at night, you could get serious punishment. Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov Omer said, Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov, Pam achat matzu et achi ima yashen. Once they found my mother's brother, my uncle, sleeping, they did it. So yeah, it's a real story that really happened. The Kahati says that this Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov is Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov the Harishon. There are a few of them, I guess. A friend of Rabbi Eliezer Agadol who lived at the end of Beit Sheni and saw the Beit Sheni bibinyano b'chorbano. And he says the Rishalmi and the Babli both say that he is the Tana, the author, Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov of our Mishnah. He felt obviously so passionate about the loss of the Mikdash. He would teach about it clearly. These are his Mishnayot to remember to know the measurements of the Beit Hamikdash, the details of Beit Hamikdash. Probably, it's interesting when you think about it, probably because of these Mishnayot, there's Machon Hamikdash and these beautiful diagrams and the 3D, because these Tanaim that created these things, they left in our collective memory the importance of the Beit Hamikdash, which is why we're studying it today. We'll stop here, dedicate our learning to Rabbi, my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman, and we'll learn in memory of Eliezer ben Yaakov. He also deserves a mention. Make it a great day.